You know, it just reiterates what we're already doing. You know, the increased presence. A lot of our citizens are saying that. You've heard tonight that the crime and our stats are down since the increased presence and the directed patrols. So we're going to continue to do that, and hopefully we continue to curb the violence and the crime that's been happening in the area because of it. So you're going to see more active patrols going on throughout the city, but specifically there's certain areas where we have a lot of issues with crime and a lot of shots fired and things going on of that nature. And the see us in the area, the more visible we are, it helps with a lot of deterring the crime away. Also, what helps us is citizen cooperation. You know, if you see something, we want you to call, we want you to pick up the phone and say something. Report it. If you see someone doing it, give them a really good description of the person. If you have an address or, you know, the person's name, whatever information that citizens can provide to us to help us with our investigations and everything that we're trying to do overall to get the criminals out will help us a whole lot. We have been going door to door, meeting with citizens in the area, kind of letting them know what we're doing. You know, we're getting the community policing back up and running. A lot of times that we knock on doors and citizens see the police there, they automatically think something is wrong. You know, a lot of the times citizens interact with officers is when we've either been called out to their house or they're going through some of the most tragic times of their lives. But we want citizens to know that you are going to be seeing uniformed officers going through the neighborhoods, knocking on doors. We don't want you to be alarmed or anything, but we're going to come by and talk to you, see what concerns that you have on things that are going on within your community, try to get some feedback from the citizens and put a plan together to address those issues.
Because of the growth of the city, the overall crime rates are going up. The areas that we are targeting is going down, but the overall crime rates are going up just because of the growth of the city. The neighborhoods that we have been doing the proactive patrol in and have been very supportive of it. The neighborhoods that are having the crime increase because of the growth, want more attention targeted to them. Meeting with the community and hearing their exact concerns from the community and having a partnership with them is the most important thing we can do to find out what actions to take.
My main theme on safe communities is what George Kelling said many, many years ago. The 4 themes of reducing crime in the community. Number 1 is a felt presence of the police officers. A felt presence, being there and let them be seen. It's very important. It's psychological, but it's important. So a felt presence is number 1. Number 2 is what I call order maintenance, code enforcement, making sure that buildings that are dilapidated are torn down or boarded up, making sure the streets are clean. So order maintenance or code enforcement, code compliance. Number 3 is actually problem solving, and that's what community police is all about. Working on reducing the fear of crime and crime by coming up with solutions, being creative and coming up with solving problems in the community. What's causing this type of crime? What's causing this type? I want my officers to do that, not just enforce it. Work on solutions. Problem solving, number 3. And last is, we can't get away from it, it's law enforcement. Those that offend need to be cautioned and if necessary, given tickets, warning tickets first, then tickets, or arrested if necessary. So that's called, you can't get away from law enforcement. So with that in mind, we're moving on, we're doing the best we can. We are doing everything we can to prevent and control crime in our community. Things that are happening, we had something unfortunate happen on Sunday. It looked like it involved drugs. We can't go, we don't know what's going on inside a house. This happened inside the house. And like I said, 2/3 of crime occurs inside. We can't control that. So even that 1/3 that occurs outside is blocked by trees and so forth. So, but 2/3 of crime occurs inside. I don't care how many officers we had on the street, we can't see what's going on inside a house.